Free Spirit by Khalid. Khalid is back with Free Spirit. He released a short film to accompany the movie that also saw a limited release in theaters. Free Spirit is a follow-up to his EP Suncity and also his second album. How do we feel about it? Here's an honest review of Free Spirit by Khalid.
That better video, that shit was still fire, yo.
Yeah, that video was fire.
Khalid, Free Spirit.
Yeah,
before you got here, I watched the movie.
Oh, really? How was it?
It was cool.
Okay.
Not something I'd want to see in a movie theater for sure.
Okay.
But something that's up on YouTube or Tidal or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I felt like it gave me a little bit. Yeah, he's in it for about half of the time.
Okay.
I felt like it gave me a little bit more insight into some of the songs that I actually wasn't going to mention in my highlights at all.
Okay.
So it gave me a little bit more of an idea of where the concept of the album came from. So in essence, I feel like my review is going to be incomplete because now seeing that, I felt like I should have watched that before I listened to the project.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just throwing that out there right now before I get into highlights, lowlights, and my grade because I feel like I need to listen to it again after watching the movie.
Okay.
How you feel about the time artwork?
I think it's pretty cool, man. I like the, color. Like I love colors, man, and I just love how it goes to like the cool colors to the warm colors, and I like the little subtle Free Spirit tag on the van and everything like that. And his pose is kind of dope, and I just think it's a cool shot.
Yeah, I like the font that they use for Free Spirit.
Yeah,
it's really dope.
Yeah.
I like how they put it on the truck, on the van, because in the movie they steal this van.
Oh, okay.
But 19, because he was 19 when he put out his first project, and this came out in the year 2019, which is dope. It's got the wolf up there on the side, and like it's just a cool picture. You know what I'm saying? Him out in the desert, and it kind of goes with the whole Free Spirit vibe that's presented for the album title.
Right.
The flow of this project, at first I didn't necessarily feel like there was a flow except for when I got to the end of the album. I was just like, yo, all of these songs are connecting. And it seemed like it was connecting. So it just seems like this project, from watching the movie and then reading lyrics, is about you learning yourself in essence before you could kind of fall for somebody else and becoming this free spirit. Like I'm talking about the documentary made me just want to quit my job, go get an R&V and just drive around the country.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm like, man, fuck the mortgage. Just let that shit build up. Nah, don't do that. But I'm just saying, like that's the type of vibe the documentary makes you
want to
feel.
be a free spirit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the flow, I feel like it went over a lot of self-reflection, self-building, relationships, experiences, and stuff like that. So throughout the album, you're going to get continuous vibe of stuff about things of how you should go through or how you should talk about them, how you should express yourself. So just think about that.
Highlights. Look, man, there's a period like at first I didn't care for the intro.
Yeah.
But when I watched the movie, I'm like, man, that intro do sound kind of fire. But I just want to say, so the intro is kind of dope. Better is definitely a dope, feel good vibe. I feel like this should have been number 2. Yes. I know it said he went for a melancholy feel for the opening of the album. That's why you get Bad Luck and Then My Bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like Better would have been a better way to open this joint out because that joint, it just feels so good. And it's funny because you get that feel good vibe. He was talking about how he wrote the song because he was feeling so many positive vibes.
That's what's up.
So he definitely expressed that feeling through the song. And it's a Stargate song. I should have known Stargate did that.
Oh, okay.
So it's got that Stargate feel with the music. I didn't notice.
That's dope.
Same with So Talk is another one of those joints that came on. They got a cool music video for this.
Okay.
It's a dope song as well. Right Back, I was just like, man. So from 4 to 8, he hit you back to back to back with some straight fire.
Yes.
Like, so Right Back is another one of those joints that's straight crazy. Don't Pretend, I don't know who Safe is, but I know that they killed that joint.
Yeah.
And Paradise is another one of those joints I was like, okay, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Free Spirit is really dope. Alive is really good as well. And Saturday Night, I know Saturday Night and Better were on the last joint, but it doesn't change the fact that I still like them.
Yeah.
And I like Bluffing as well, because when you see the movie, it kind of put the song in a little bit more better context. Like, don't get me wrong, I get what the song was about, but actually seeing it reference to the movie, I was just like, okay, it's pretty cool. So now I got like a picture to go off of. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Yeah, man, the intro, I enjoyed it from the beginning. I thought it was a great way to start it. And then when it went into Bad Luck, I was just like, okay, this is pretty cool. I like how it sounds. My Bad, I was just like, oh, okay, this is another like single-worthy kind of song. And I think it just became a single too. Mm-hmm. But man, every time I get to Better, man, it's just something about that song that's just, it just rides really nice. And the flow is so dope. Talk is becoming a really, really good favorite of mine. But like you said, right back, Don't Pretend Paradise, like he just hits you all with everything good. I enjoyed 100. I thought 100 was pretty cool. Free Spirit, like I didn't like it at first, but the more I listened to it, it grew on me. 21, I like it because, you know, it kind of, you know, twists the whole thing of like everybody's excited when they become 21. Kind of flips that narrative about all the, like, I would say negative, bad things that comes when you turn 21.
The life things that come.
Yeah, exactly. Bluffing was really, really dope. Self, I love it because it's just one of those another one of those self-reflection type of songs where you actually like got to think about it. Like the whole second half of this album on first listen, I really didn't like. And I think that's because I was paying attention to the music too much rather than the lyrics. But once I sat down the next time and listened to the lyrics and actually like heard about what he was saying and everything, I appreciated it a lot more. And Alive was dope. And, you know, we already knew about Saturday from the Suncity EP. So at first I was like, this ain't a new song.
Yeah, me too.
But I was like, yeah. But yeah, really dope.
Low lights. Look, I just want to say, the first time I listened to this project, like I said, I got in the car. Yeah. I was just like, man, gotta listen to Khalid. I listened to number 1. I listened to number 2. I listened to 3. I was like, Blackpink. I'll come back. I'm gonna come back to this. Yeah. I listened to the rest of it at work, and then I was just like, normally I just listen to it over and over again, and I just kept listening to Blackpink and Deontay. Yeah. And then like, you could ask her, I'm just like, I'm not listening to Khalid again till Wednesday, just because I just can't. I'm not in the mood to it. So when I on my way to work today, I was like, yo, let me put it on, and I actually was listening. I was just like, okay, I just wasn't in the mood for it. That's just really what it was. But I'm glad I'm in the mood for it now because I can actually have some things to say about it. Yeah. But I will say that I don't think Bad Luck and My Bad are a good way to start an album.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I really don't, because it just kind of puts you in this somber mood. It's like he said, this melancholy mood that's like, nah, no.
Better's supposed to make you feel better.
I know The Weeknd pulls it off all the time. Well, he's pulled it off at the beginning of his career, but right now nobody's checking for that. Right. Like, because it's just like, it's just too down. Like, I felt like I had to be on some popping pills, want to kill my mom or kill myself type shit to want to listen to that type of vibe.
That's extra.
And I'm not saying the song is that dark. The songs ain't that dark. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is he said it already. If you're not about to listen to the lyrics, you're not going to be feeling it. Like, Bad Luck is a really dope written song. Yeah. Like, he's just talking about how he's in love with Bad Luck.
So what you're saying is first impressions, you shouldn't put that in the beginning of the album when somebody's trying to come into, like, if it was a new fan, they're probably like, what am I listening to? This sounds so sad. Like, yeah, I feel you.
But once I started reading the lyrics, I'm just like, yo, he wrote the hell out of this song. Like, this is some really dope songwriting. Yeah. And just seeing it placed in the movie where it was, I'm just like, okay, like this makes sense now. Right. But as far as my lowlights, I know that was long, but as far as my lowlights, Bad Luck, it's well written. But I just don't be in that type of vibe. There's a couple things about 100 that I didn't like, but overall, I still think it's a cool song. Yeah. I did not like Heaven at all until I saw the documentary, like when the little movie. Like, so when you see the movie, the way they put the song is actually a really cool place for it to be. Okay. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I didn't need Out of My Head to say it featured John Mayer. Like, did he sing on the song? I don't think so. He probably just played the guitar, and I wouldn't have knew that was him playing the guitar. I would have just thought it was another guitarist.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, because, hey, John Mayer's cool and all. He's not like the best guitar player I've ever heard or anything like that.
I think he's overrated. But
the best thing he ever did was the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah, I agree.
To me. To me.
Well, yeah, that really leads in my first low light. Out of My Head. I don't care for the song. I feel like it kind of broke up the album like vibe after that. Because I mean, you can feel like Free Spirit should have came before that and then it went into that, but I still wouldn't like the placement of it. I just don't feel like it deserved the place on this album. Other than that, I think it was Heaven. Heaven, I liked it, but I feel like it was just oddly placed. If I could have a song to go out on, it would be Free Spirit. I thought that should have been tagged at the end, not just because it's the title track or anything, but I just feel like the way he was singing on Free Spirit was like the realization of everything that he's been through. So I just kind of feel like that, and that's my other low light. It's just that some of the placement of the later half of the album, I feel like maybe, you know, he could have took out My Bad and Bad Luck and shifted it at the end of the album, or maybe towards the middle. But that's really my only lowlights, is just out of my head and some placement issues.
Final thoughts, man. Look, man, Khalid obviously accomplished his goal, because I felt like I needed to, like I said, sell everything, get an RV, and just live on the road. So, like, it made me feel like I needed to go out and just, like, take the family and go experience life. Like, fuck the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the album accomplished is point of trying to make you feel that way.
Yeah.
It's got some quality music up here. Khalid singing his ass off, but you need to want to listen to the lyrics and read the lyrics to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Listen to what he's saying, because I don't feel like you can feel this music properly if you don't.
Yeah, man. I feel like Khalid has came a long way for my taste, because, you know, his first album I really wasn't a fan of. And then his EP dropped, Suncity, and I really liked that a lot. So I was really interested in how this album was going to sound. And I came away very pleased, because not only his songwriting has improved, but his vocals are getting much better. And I like how, for me as a listener, I've become more comfortable with his sound. Because I remember at first, I didn't really care for Khalid's sound. Like, you know, Location was dope, and Young, Dumb, and Broke was that song. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But other than that, I thought he sounded the same every song, but this album kind of gave me, you know, variety and diversity of his sound, and I think he accomplished that. So, shout out.
Final grade. I'm gonna give Khalid a check. Like I said, I know that's, you know, our highest grade, but I still want to listen to it again after I watch that movie, because I just want to see if I get a different vibe for the songs that I didn't like.
Right.
So I will listen to it again.
Was Out of My Head in the movie?
Huh?
Was Out of My Head in the movie? The
No.
John Mayer song?
No.
See, it should have been on the album.
No, it wasn't on the movie. So I'm gonna listen to it again. I'll come back with my thoughts on it when we do the other reviews. And then, but I do want to say that there's some dope music here, and I think Khalid does have something dope going on. I would like to see him do a little bit more ballad stuff. Like, I don't feel like we've gotten that from him yet. But, I mean, he's still got time. He's still super young.
Yeah.
I want to see how his songwriting gets when he's doing things like that. Not a whole album of ballads. I'm just saying, like, you know, just a couple.
Most definitely a check from me. I feel like Khalid has, you know, did what you should do on a sophomore album, and that's grow and expand your sound, your talents, and everything like that. So I believe that he can accomplish that. I'm interested in the movie, so I'll probably check that out on my own time. But yeah, shout out to Khalid.